Hello everyone, how are you guys doing on this beautiful day of Manifesting Unchained? I'm Lily Newhouse. Today I want to talk about manifesting magic because I think there's a lot of misconceptions around how the law of attraction works and what it really is and how things go from being thoughts and wishes and dreams and prayers to being things that appear in our physical reality. And I think that the misunderstandings around how manifestation really works cause a lot of people to alienate themselves from the concept because they think, they can't analyze it. They can't understand where it's coming from. So today that's what I want to talk about. The misconception about manifestation that I think is really causes a lot of people to not really delve deeper into it is that people think that manifesting means that, you just dream of millions of dollars or of your perfect soulmate and you lay back and the universe throws it upon you. It lands in your lap and money just falls on your pillowcase, like whatever. But I hate to be the one to tell you this, but that is not how manifestation works. I'm so sorry to say. You actually have to co-create with the universe, and it's not just the universe, is a genie and every wish is its command, and if that was the case, then whenever you wanted something, it would just into your physical reality, and that's not how it works. And that's what I wanted to explain today, is that manifestation is co-creating. That means the universe has its job and you have your job. And that's the part of manifestation where you can really sort of understand what's going on. And then the universe backs you the fuck up because like energies attract each other. So when you're vibrating on a energetic level of what you want, that's when you are able to access it and get it from your, quantum desire to your physical reality, which is unfortunately the only way humans seem to be able to believe that things exist and to believe that they can have them is when they're already here. And that's sort of the problem, is when we are in the energy of not having what we want, we continue to attract more of the experience of not having what we want. So, in today's video, we're going to talk about what your job is in manifesting and explain how it isn't magic at all. And that doesn't mean that there isn't a mystical quality. It doesn't mean that it doesn't feel incredible, like a miracle sometimes. And that doesn't mean that there aren't beautiful synchronicities and things that we can't explain. But it means that there is science and mindset that contribute to the law of attraction, because it's just the law of the universe that like energies are attracted to each other. That's how it works on an energetic, atomic, quantum level. So thank you so much for joining me. I'm Lily Newhouse, the founder of Manifestation Unchained. I'm in Las Vegas and I am a manifestation and mindset coach. I am obsessed with personal development, and this is a walk that I walk and not just a talk that I talk, and it's something that I've been doing for a long time. I've learned a lot, and I'm here to share it with you because my passion is to share the law of attraction and mindset tools with everyone who wants to benefit from them, because it really is about giving and receiving, and that's how like attracts like works. What we focus on expand. What we see as abundant, we receive abundantly. So the thing about manifestation as a universal law is that it's not something that you just get to like pick off the shelf and use. It is working all the time. Just like gravity is working all the time, just like the law of relativity is working all the time. It's not something that we just decide we're going to study and use because, law of attraction. No. You're using it whether you're intentional about it or not, and you're using it whether you know about it or not. If you know about gravity as a concept, it's working on you. If you don't know about gravity as a concept, it's still working on you. So that's how laws of the universe work, in case we wanted to just clarify that a little bit, you know? So, but I think sometimes that's a misconception is, oh, manifestation is something that I do. And yes, you are the source of what you manifest, but it's happening whether you are aware of it and aware of why and aware of how it's happening anyway. And that's how we manifest, or one of the reasons that we manifest things we don't want is because if we are focused in our physical reality of the things we don't want, like attracts like. So we like those more, we attract more of those things, more things that vibrate on that same energy. I mean, think about the energy of defeat versus the energy of empowerment, okay? When you are vibrating on the energy of defeat, you know, I mean, it's a feeling. It's not, I don't have to tell you, you attract more defeat. You attract more struggles. You attract more falling down and having a harder time getting up, you know, but when you are vibrating on the energy of empowerment, you attract opportunity, you attract, you know, you attract courage and bravery and leaping in the face of fear, and that allows you to attract the things that you want. So the law of attraction is simply like attracts like. It's not something that you turn on and off. So if you are not intentionally manifesting, then you are unintentionally manifesting. And if there are things you don't like in your current reality, you can do something about them because you manifested them in the first place, and you can manifest something else. And that is fucking awesome, I think. So because manifestation is just the process of thoughts becoming things. It's the process of creation, right? You can call it creation. You can call it embodiment. You know, you can call it manifestation. You can call it whatever you want. But it's a transfer of things from our quantum reality to our physical reality. And we make that transfer. You know, we are the source of that transfer, right? And so it's, you know, you have a thought and it becomes a thing, whether it becomes a thing from opportunity, it becomes a thing from action, whatever it is, that's the crossover, right? That manifestation provides us. And we can choose the things that we manifest from the quantum field by deciding what we want, or by thinking repeated thoughts, or by believing certain stories about the world, about ourselves, about the things we want, about the things we can have and can't have. So manifestation isn't just like, oh, I manifested this opportunity because I thought about it and it appeared at a cocktail party, you know, like, but your manifesting is in part because of you. So you are the co-creator of your physical reality. And that's really, really, really good news, in my opinion, because it means that you can create a new physical reality. You can create whatever the fuck you want. Okay? So it's not that something just appears. It's that I was focusing on abundance, right? For example. So I had the belief that opportunity was all around me, and I had the belief that the universe was sending me what I want. So maybe I was able to see an opportunity I wasn't able to see. Or I was focusing on abundance and I had an inspiration and I took action. And action, inspired action, is the biggest thing that you can find that causes that crossover between the quantum field and your physical reality, you know? So when you align with what you want, you cause yourself to be available for the inspiration that, you know, that either causes action or causes, you know, you to do something that you wouldn't normally do, or for you to think something different, think differently about something, right? Or for you to see synchronicities that you might have been blind to before, for you to see opportunities that you may just not have been able to see if you were in a mindset of lack, of nothing's working out for me. So the thing about, you know, the abundance mindset, it's this mindset of everything I need and more is already available to me. And all I have to do to receive it is to match the energy of it, okay? So the opportunities that you have, or the manifestations that you have, like maybe you didn't just conjure them, right? But you could attract them by who you're being. And who you're being is the source of what you have, right? So who you're being is who you choose to be in the moment before you have something, right? Because it's always the moment before we have something if we don't have it, right? So who you're being is who you choose to be before what you want has manifested, right? And after. But let's start with before. So who you're being before you manifest what you want, okay? And that will cause you to be inspired to do things that are on the vibrational plane of what you want, and that inspired action will produce what you want in your physical reality. So it's not just this I want and poof. You're the bridge between the quantum reality and the physical reality, and you as the bridge are able to channel, create, embody, see what you want. Okay? And that's what manifesting is, really. It's who you're being and what you are an energetic match to seeing in your physical reality. What shows up in your physical reality is you are the source. Okay? You are the source because you can have, over here, you can have whatever you want. You can have wealth. You can have poverty. You can have love. You can have misery, right? You can have any of these things. And maybe you don't think you want them, but that doesn't mean that you're not an energetic match to them. So that's where intentional manifestation comes in, is all of these things over here are available in your vortex, right? They're available in your quantum field, okay? And that's where I need you to sort of take a leap of faith with me if you haven't read quantum theory. But I promise you, all of this energy that you're matching is what you're pulling into your physical reality from the quantum field. Okay, and so that's the co-creation. You are responsible for what you want, okay? You're responsible for why you want it. You're responsible for unblocking yourself by allowing it in and having faith that it's possible for you and being willing to allow it, and for unblocking those limiting beliefs that are stopping you from bringing it to life, right? And then once you become that, channel, so to speak, then you're able to manifest what you want. So thoughts become things, okay? And manifestation isn't I think something and it appears, right? It's I think something, I think it over and over and over. It turns into a belief, right? My beliefs cause me to take action or to gain inspiration or to see opportunity or not, right? And that is the process in which I create. And creation, manifestation, is what brings things into our physical reality, right? So you are creative. That means you're a creator. You are here to create, okay? And you get to create whatever you want. And that's the good news. Okay, so it's like a thought that becomes either a belief or a desire, right? So we have this thought of I want something, right? It starts up here. It starts with our thoughts. Thoughts become things, right? So you have this thought of, okay, I want something. It turns into a desire, right? Okay, and then you decide or don't decide, just want it. But if you're intentionally manifesting, you decide that you get to have it, and you align your beliefs and your thoughts with having it and with supporting you in having it, right? And then that inspiration will lead to either seeing synchronicities, seeing opportunities, or having inspired action, taking inspired action. And so it becomes what it looks like, or what people misunderstand as manifestation is that, you have the seed of something, a thought, a desire, and it comes into your reality. But really, it's the seed of something as a thought leads to something else, leads to, you water it and you give it plant food and you give it sunshine and you match to it growing, and then you see in your physical reality that it grows, right? So it's really aligning yourself with the person who can have what you want, believing things that the person who has what you want already believes, being grateful for the things that you want already before you see them in your physical reality, and being the person who embodies the person on the other side. Okay? So who would you be if you already had what you wanted? Okay? And that's how you bring it into your reality, you know? And it's really when you look at it and you boil it down, it's simple, okay? It's a thought, a desire, and all of the things that does in your head when it swirls around in your head, if it bumps into limiting beliefs or it bumps into allowing, right? And then you take this inspired action, you see these opportunities, you have these synchronicities, you are in alignment with what you want, and you get to create it, okay? So I hope that explains to you a little bit about how this all really works and how the magic of it is something that really actually makes sense in our physical world as well, right? And so we don't have to wonder now, if you are watching this video, you don't have to wonder, how does manifestation work, right? This is how it works, and this is your part in co-creating with the universe, because the universe is holding space for you to have what you want. It's your job to match it, okay? So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you got value from this video. If you liked it and you'd like to see more of this content, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. Invite your friends. If you're in my Facebook group, you can also subscribe to my YouTube under Lily Newhouse. If you are on YouTube, jump over to Facebook and join my Facebook group, Manifestation Unchained, where I also post more content. So thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I'll see you all really soon.